I think that's the only way to describe it, right? Freddie Andersen gets healthy, and that solves everything we were worried about with the Canes. Even games where he's just sitting on the bench watching. Right? That's it. Freddie Andersen got healthy, 3 games ago? Was on the bench for the first time?
Yeah.
Those 3 games happened to be the first 3-game winning streak for the Carolina Hurricanes since, mid-November?
Yeah, I think November 20th was the last, the third of that 3-game win streak. So it's been 2 months.
There's only one person to attribute that to. Way to go, Freddie.
Let's go, Freddie.
Just your presence.
Let's go.
I don't know if that's the case, but it's fun to pretend like it fixed everything, doesn't it?
Why not?
It's just easier that way. Kochetkov was really good yesterday.
He's put together 2 really, really good games in a row.
Since Freddie's been on the bench.
See, look at that.
Since he was on the bench, Freddie showed up. Kochetkov has 2 really good starts. And what I like, and this is the line, the fence that Kochetkov has to walk down. It's not like he's completely toned down, right? He's still Kochetkov. He'll still poke check. He'll still get aggressive. He's still skated back and put the guy into the boards, went back and laid the lumber as a goalie. He's still Kochetkov, but it seems like the panic, the skittish, the frenzied Kochetkov that we see occasionally hasn't popped out the last 2 games that he's been on the ice. Now, we could sit here and just go, hey, Freddie, way to go. You're back, and now he's back. Or you could give some credit to the coaching staff because they did give him that reset, right? They had Dustin Tokarski take a game that the schedule would have said Pyotr Kochetkov should have taken, right? They did decide to bring Freddie Andersen back so that back-to-back in 2 different parts of the country wouldn't be overwhelmingly taxing. Kochetkov's been good. Turned out, a little reset was what was needed. Rod Brind'Amour talked about the play of Pyotr Kochetkov in that win over Dallas.
Really the same story as last night where he's all alone in front and, he was able to shut it down for us. So, that's the position. We talk about it over and over and over. If our guy can be better than the other guy at the other end, we're usually in good shape.
And then on top of that, the team backed him up, right? He does give up the goal, not a softie, so make it happen. You heard the off the skate of Kotkaniemi call coming out of break. Now, was Freddie Andersen being on the bench the reason that Kotkaniemi scored twice? It's fun to pretend. No, obviously not. But it was really, really nice to see the last 2 games for Kotkaniemi find the back of the net 3 times. Whether off his skate, a little fortunate, right place, right time.
I think it went off his stomach, actually.
Whatever it takes.
Hey, it still counts.
Yeah, exactly. Or his first goal, which was much more skilled. Either way, that's good to see. And I don't know if it actually changes anything, but we should have seen it coming, right? The JT Miller trade conversations, which I think we'll get into more later this week. Quite a bit of the fan base wants to see JT Miller be more aggressively pursued by the front office of the Carolina Hurricanes. One of the guys who is always mentioned in those trade talks is Kotkaniemi. And if you go on the social medias, which is a dangerous place, and look at those conversations, some people are very not nice to Kotkaniemi. So you just knew he was going to score, right? You just knew it was going to be a Kotkaniemi night. You knew it's all that talent, all that potential. Watch this. Boom. Again, I don't know if it changes anything, but it's still good to see that he's getting into a little bit of a groove, if he is. Now, actually, first, let's hear from Rod on what he's seen from Kotkaniemi recently on this little hot streak.
Noticeable on the offense, which was great. Great shot there, and on the 1 goal, and then driving the net, being heavy. That's he's a big kid, and when you get him doing that kind of stuff, is very noticeable. I thought that line was probably our best line in general. They were pretty solid, and obviously our goaltending was great tonight. That's the difference.
It's good to see Kotkaniemi get a few, but also, and we did this earlier. We did this after their last game. Don't let winning distract you from some things that you really need to fix. 0-3 on the power play again. Power play continues to be just a thorn in the side of the Canes right now.
By the way, Dallas is not the team to get your power play right against,
True.
by the way.
Neither the Canes nor Dallas are the ones that you want to face Both of them really good penalty kills, so you probably weren't expecting a ton of penalty goals, power play goals yesterday. But still, 0-3 is 0-3. Orlov continues to make some head-scratching plays, like right out near center ice, which is something that you'd like to see a veteran get under control. Aho didn't register a shot on goal. I still think, and it's one of my coined terms, the Canes need more avocado selfishness. Right? Fats are bad, but for some reason the fats in avocados are good. Traditionally, selfishness is bad, but occasionally selfishness is good. The avocado selfishness, that's somebody like Aho making sure he's involved in trying to hunt some goals because he's that talented and he needs to be, and he's in a bit of a drought. Shooters shoot, right? Aho didn't register a shot on goal. You win, so it's not like, alarms, blinking neon lights, fix this. But there's still things the Canes need to work on. Right? The best part of being a team like the Canes is you can figure out things you need to work on while winning. You don't have to go on a 4-game losing streak to illustrate the holes in the boat. You can see the leak while still winning and then know what you have to fix. Play tomorrow against Columbus. That's a much easier task than Dallas. Now, for those of you that think I jinx them, they're going to have to play better to overcome that jinx because a team like Dallas brings certain challenges that a team like Columbus simply won't.
Columbus has been hot, though. Like they are pushing their way into a wild card spot right now, so don't sleep on Columbus, for real.
Agreed. But still. Part of me wants to do the whole, like, Don Waddell's up there, so I refuse to give them benefit of the doubt. And they're coming to Raleigh. So you got to play in the Lenovo Center, in the Lenny. Okay, actually, you know what? Forget it. We'll go the opposite. Treat them like they're the Capitals, right? Treat them like they're on fire. Go out there and light them up. How about that? The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 99.9 The Fan. Still 3 straight wins. Gosh, doesn't that just take like a load off your shoulders? It's been a long time.
7-3-1 in their last 11.
Takes just a weight off your shoulders.
By the way, Columbus is 7-2-1 in their last 10. See?
Hot.
See? Treat them like that. The hottest team in the NHL coming into our building. Let's take care of business.
Either do that or go nameless, faceless. Who cares? It's not about them. It's about us. Either one.